America is struggling to shake off the recession. Public distrust of wealthy CEOs remains high. But more and more bosses are looking for radical ways to reconnect with their workforce in order to find out what's really going on in their companies. Each week, we follow the boss of a major corporation as they go undercover in their own company. This week, the president and CEO of Choice Hotels, one of America's largest hotel chains, poses as a trainee competing for a job.
Hi, I'm Jack Parker.
The boss will trade in his luxury sedan and country club membership for a housekeeper's cart and a plunger. By working on the front line, he'll find out he's not only out of touch.
So are we the only ones in the hotel?
Only ones. Me and you.
Wow.
But out of shape.
We allowed to turn the air on while we're doing this?
He's pouring out sweat. He has a long way to go. He needs to go to housekeeping boot camp.
This experience will take a physical toll.
Okay, this is hard work.
And an emotional one as well.
I had my son at 16.
Parents helped you out with that? Or?
No, my parents kicked me out.
How could you throw her out in the street? I just don't get it.
How will his co-workers react when they find out he's really the boss? And how will it change their lives?
My mom was always proud of me. But I'm hoping now she'd be a little prouder.
Find out next on Undercover Boss.
I'm Steve Joyce. I'm the president and CEO of Choice Hotels International.
Choice employs over 2,000 people. We generate roughly $200 million a year. We have over 6,000 value-oriented hotels. We're not the $500 a night suite folks, but we make a hell of a waffle. When I was 5 years old, I didn't want to be a baseball player. I didn't want to be a football player. I wanted to be CEO of a company and to be the top person.
So what's going on?
Just a couple phone calls that we discussed earlier. You need to return?
I have always been very driven and very ambitious, which I think I got from my father. He constantly challenged and
Pushed me pretty hard. Thanks. We'll see you. On the other hand, my mother was a pretty special lady. We used to call her Saint Annie. She spent her entire life mothering and nurturing, and eventually she evolved into working with troubled teenagers, particularly around teenage pregnancies. Regardless of where you came from or what your problems were, she was going to help you. She died of Parkinson's, which is a really, really tough disease. She suffered, but she never complained and was an incredible example to my entire family. I'm not nearly as nurturing or as caring as my mother was. I'm much more judgmental. I am a very outspoken, direct person. I have a hard time not saying what I'm thinking. So here's the way it's going to work. We'll come back, we'll go over all that, see what we need to make in terms of changes and new programs. And while I'm undercover, I am literally going to have to focus on muzzling myself on a regular basis if I see stuff that I'm not happy with.
I think this experience is going to be great for Steve.
See ya.
See you next week.
I do.
See you.
Just seeing a whole different side of his business. I think it'll be an eye-opener.
Love you.
we are a pure franchise company, meaning we don't actually operate any of our hotels. Our franchisees run our hotels for us.
There you go, sir.
Well, the biggest disadvantage of being a franchise company is you can train, you can assist, you can help, but in the end, somebody else is running that hotel, and there's always risk with that.
I want to go undercover to see firsthand if our hotels are living up to our company standards.
So I'm posing as Jack Parker, a failed diner operator, looking for a new business to get into. My coworkers will be told that I'm taking part in a program where two people are competing for one open position within Choice Hotels. We have 6,000 hotels. I need to spread myself as far as I possibly can. So I'm going to be working in one hotel, but also I'm going to be an undercover guest. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to see how well we're doing, but also where we're not doing so well and what impact it has on your stay and your sleep and your shower and your breakfast if we're not doing it right. One of the great things about this trip is I'm going to be eating a lot of waffles. I'm here at the world's largest Econo Lodge. It's 672 rooms. Not only is it the largest Econo Lodge, it's the largest hotel in the Choice system. It's 25 years old, which is getting old for a hotel. I'm here to see how the maintenance department keeps up with this monster. Good morning. Hi, I'm Jack Parker.
Nice to meet you, Ricardo.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I have a show for you.
Okay, terrific. Terrific. Okay, I'll be out in a minute. Thanks. A maintenance worker's main job is to upkeep the hotel's common areas. The rest of the day, they're on call to handle any maintenance issues that might arise. Okay, Ricardo, all set.
Just our toolkit. This is what we need to fix almost everything.
Just put it around?
Put it around there.
No, that's not gonna work.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Okay.
We can work with it. First, we gotta go to the pool. A nice sunny day today.
Beautiful, a little warm.
I know. We'll be all right. We'll be a little sweating, but we'll be all right.
We'll be all right.
So this is important. The pool area is very important.
Okay.
Basically, what we're going to do today, we're going to arrange all these chairs. Then pick up the towels from the floor, pick up the trash.
Okay.
Okay? All right. We could start right here, arranging all these chairs.
Ooh, so it gets warm out here when you're doing this.
Yes, it does. Now, pick up the garbage.
Wow, a lot of garbage.
There's always a lot of garbage. Pick up the towels from the floor. Clean all the tables.
Boy, and it's hot.
Okay, now we have to scrub the pool.
Yep.
Just with this.
Yeah. Okay, this is hard work. I don't think he's broken a sweat yet. Seems like you ought to have a brush that you could kind of walk along with.
You can stand up and take a break. Jackie's going to lose some weight. Out of sweating he's doing. It's kind of tough work for him, but I think Jack will handle it.
So, Ricardo, I could probably use the water. You got water back there?
Yes. Okay, let's finish this up.
It's hot. I'm sweaty. I'm tired. My back's hurting a little. My knees are from bending over scrubbing that pool. I give $100 to jump in that pool right now.
Go ahead, housekeeping.
2436, code 2.
I gotta get this, Jack.
Oh, what's a code 2?
A code 2 is toilet.
So I get the honors then.
You get the honor today. There you go. You put it back together.
Housekeeping engineering, 3226, code 7.
10-4. Let's see what we got now.
You know, it's a big property to be running around.
Actually, we could go this way, Jack. It's closer.
That's on the other side?
That's in the other side, in the other building.
672 rooms. Making me do more stairs.
It happens all the time, Jack.
Well, you definitely get your exercise moving around this property.
You cut the work in half when we have a golf cart.
There's a golf cart there.
No, that's housekeeping.
Must make it tough to get around the property without it.
It is tough when you don't have it.
Walking back and forth all the time without that golf cart, they're wasting labor, which is also expensive. I'd be willing to bet investment in a golf cart would save them a lot more than they're paying for it. So what do you do when you get off work here?
I have another job.
And what time do you go to your other job?
8 o'clock.
So how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing that for past 7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
2 jobs?
2 jobs. 7 years.
Wow. How many days a week are you doing that?
Work?
Yeah.
I work 7 days a week.
7 days?
Yeah. I got to put the kid through college.
Wow.
The little one is becoming a doctor. Which is nice. I'm so happy. I usually say, I got no money, but I got my kids going to school, and I feel good over it, you know.
You know, when you hear Ricardo's story, and you see the effort he's putting through, and you think about the sacrifices that he makes, and he's still in a good mood, walking around with a smile for everybody, you just kind of shake your head. I'm not sure I could do the same thing and be as happy every day.
1229, code 10.
10-4, 1229.
Okay.
You need to get in here?
There's something wrong with the lock.
Jack, these locks are old. Sometimes we can't even get it open. Marty, can I borrow your pair? No. This is the old lock, they're about 10 years old.
Oh, there you go. A lot of guests get locked out.
Yes, we do get a lot of guests, especially at night.
In one of the buildings, they've got old locks. Clearly, they need to be replaced. That's a big problem when a guest comes home late at night and can't get into the room. Not a good thing.
16 years ago, this place was beautiful. We used to do a lot of renovation. We're not doing a lot of renovation this time. I mean, I came here in 94. We still got the same TV. You know, the managers come down here. You got to cut, and they cut us. You know, now, occupancy went down, keep going down.
There's a lot of issues with this hotel. There's a lot of work that needs to be done.
The deck needs to be redone.
So, you get a lot of leaks from the roof?
Only when it rains.
Yeah, it looks like it needs work, huh?
You got a ripped tile on that roof.
You got a lot of discoloration.
This roof probably needs to be replaced. When guests can see that the hotel's not being maintained, that's going to drive down the business.
We got to make sure we're doing everything we can to get these hotels in shape. It was a long day. I'm kind of beat down. I was kind of hoping I'd be better at the job than I actually turned out to be. It was hard, it was hot, and it was humbling. I'm looking forward to getting a good night's sleep because I'm going to hit the road tomorrow, and I want to do much better in the job I do then. Oh, come on. Elevator stuck.
Steve Joyce, president and CEO of Choice Hotels, is a boss undercover. His employees think he's part of a television show where two people compete for one open position within a company. But right now, he's trapped in his own hotel.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm in the elevator. It seems to be jammed. Oh, okay. This is just driving me nuts. I actually got stuck in an elevator, which you don't like to see happen in a hotel. Oh, what's going on with that?
You take care.
All righty, thank you. I gotta look into that one. So I'm here in Orlando at the Comfort Suites. We're at a downtown location next to a major hospital. And here, more than anywhere, Comfort Suites' nurturing hospitality really needs to shine through for these families that are going through personal trauma. Hi, Christina.
Yes.
I'm Jack Parker.
Hi, nice to meet you, Jack.
Nice
I'm glad
to
you
see
made
you.
it.
Thank you.
Okay, I have
Glad
your
to be
things here.
Okay, terrific.
Here's your shirt, your name tag, and you're gonna carry this walkie with you, okay?
Okay.
The hardest job in a hotel is housekeeping because you have to clean a number of rooms, and doing that well and quickly, I think is going to be a challenge. I haven't cleaned a room in a while.
You need to get stocked on your cart. Have you done that before?
No.
Alrighty, let's go. So here, you need to stock for 10 rooms. So just go ahead and stock it. Yeah, you don't have to, just go ahead and grab and go. Yeah. Just shove it in there. All right, so you need your shampoos, lotions, conditioners.
Okay.
I'll hold the tray for you, and then you can stick them in.
Okay.
There you go. Usually, the whole stocking process takes about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Okay, yeah. And we're already...
Running behind.
It's been a lot more than 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get to the rooms, okay? You feel nervous?
A little bit.
You look nervous.
Okay.
That's okay.
Thanks.
Just say hi to everybody you see.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Housekeeping.
Okay, so take everything off. The pillowcases, everything comes off. And then you're gonna check for stains and things like that if it needs to be brought down to the laundry room. Pull whatever needs to get washed, things like that.
Okay.
Just pull everything off. We're just gonna put everything outside. Okay, just be careful because you don't know what's on the sheets, okay?
And how long have you been in the hotel business?
Almost 5 years.
And how long do I have to do all this?
27 minutes.
It was really hot, and I do perspire a lot when it's hot. We allowed to turn the air on while we're doing this?
He's pouring out in sweat. He's not breathing well. He's overwhelmed, it looks like. So we're gonna go upstairs now. Take your pink spray,
Okay.
and that's gonna be for the bathrooms. Spray the whole wall. Just finish wiping it down. Got be 2 more minutes.
I'm sweating like crazy, and all I seem to do is get further and further behind.
You need to go much, much faster.
I'm trying.
Lots of breathing, bend your knees. Everything underneath, the seats, the sides.
They have a lot of rooms to clean. They got to do it fast. Not only was it physically demanding, I think I shed about 3 pounds of water. I'm not sure I'm in shape for it.
Back here, you have all the hairs.
So you get a lot of customers from the hospital then?
Yes, we do. And when they come here, the rooms have to be hospital clean.
Yeah.
Okay? After you finish with the toilet, so you need to grab a different rag, make sure it's dried. Okay, you're gonna spray down your amenities tray. Come over here. You're gonna spray a little bit on here like this. Take your rag and scrub that under the water, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna take this from you because you just took the toilet rag and then you cleaned the amenities tray with it, so.
Not good.
So now you just have like toilet dirt on the tray. So we're gonna pull this out.
That'd be a good idea.
Your brand new one. Are you okay? You need some water?
Yeah, a drink would be good.
Okay. If he wants to keep doing housekeeping, he should really get in shape. He definitely needs to work out. Physically, Jack needs to go to housekeeping boot camp.
But I gotta get a lot better, huh?
Yes, you need to move a lot faster.
A lot faster.
You want to take a break?
Yes, please.
You know, the thing is this, you have to have a passion for it. People lose like the value of being in hospitality. They think it's just a job. For example, if your guest is not feeling well, maybe we can get a card together, we can all sign it, put it under the door, let them know that we're thinking of them, stuff like that. You know, there's just people who have, like I said, you know, they're here with the hospitals, they need a different set of accommodations, and it takes a different kind of person to want to help.
When you think about the folks that come through those doors, if there's a customer coming through that's coming from the hospital that needs a hug, we're there to give it to them.
Reminds me why I got into hospitality in the first place.
So is that what keeps you in it?
I like being a housekeeping manager, but I don't want to do it forever.
Yeah?
You know, I definitely want to do more.
What would you like to do?
I want to be a general manager.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I
So
definitely
now,
wanna do
are
more.
they giving you training to do that?
I asked my manager about that, and he said it was like $1,500, so unless I'm ready to cover it out of pocket or something like that, it's not going to happen for me. It's hard because you have so many bills to pay, and if you don't have a job where you're financially set, in the end, it's like, is it worth it? I have 2 little kids. And
Yeah,
they
no,
go
that's
out of their
tough.
clothes.
Yeah. When you can't give them what they want.
No, I don't like it.
I think what touches me most about Christina, she works her butt off for her children, but at the same time, she's willing to comfort a guest that's obviously in distress.
That's part of hospitality.
My mom would have loved Christina, and they would have been good friends. This has sort of opened my eyes up to a number of things, particularly for the company's sake, but then also from a human side, which is easier to ignore when you're sitting in your office versus working alongside somebody. It's been a long time since I've had something that impacted me this way. I'm here today in Indianapolis to see how the sales guys are doing. Cambria Suites is Choice's newest brand, but we only got 20 of them done before the financial collapse, and we're not growing it as fast as we need to. John?
Yes, John. You Jack?
Jack Parker.
Jack Parker, it's good to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Man, that's a rocking blazer, boss.
Thank you. You
Man,
like
the
it?
bright blue. I love it. Nice tie.
I'm hoping it's a selling blazer. How's that?
There we go. We'll take that, boss. Well, we're going to go back here to my office.
The sales department is the make or break point for a hotel. They're out there explaining to the business customers what our brand is. They're the ones that are going to get them to come in and try it, and hopefully make them lifetime customers.
You've actually done a little bit of selling and
Not
different
much.
things. Not very much at all?
No.
Okay. And one of the things we'll do today is kind of go over how to do some telemarketing, making cold calls. So I'll give you this thing. This is our qualifying information checklist. This is a little checklist that we like to use when you're just starting out. Just till you get to the point to where you know you're asking all those questions. It'll become a rhythm.
Yep.
Maybe we can try giving one or two a phone call. And if you're not feeling comfortable with any of it, just let me know.
Okay.
I'm here to help you out.
TDI, this is Megan.
Hi, Megan. My name's Jack Parker. I'm with the Cambria Suites Hotel in Noblesville. We are just interested in whether or not you guys have any lodging needs that we might be able to help you with.
No,
Is there anyone I can talk to?
we don't have needs.
You don't have any lodging needs at all?
None at all, never have.
Really? Are you using somebody else?
No,
But you must have folks coming in and visiting you.
No, we don't.
Nobody comes and visits you?
Nope, I've never, ever had to use a hotel room.
Really?
Thanks.
Thanks, Megan.
Bye.
Wow. Okay, that was instant rejection.
But that was actually a pretty good call.
That was good?
Yeah, you actually did pretty good. You know, you're going to get a lot of rejections.
Yeah.
You'll take 100 no's for one yes.
Well, I got 10 on that one.
There we go. Yeah,
So,
but they'll
okay.
come up. It'll come up pretty quick, though.
Should I try the other number?
There you go.
All right, so try that one?
We'll
Okay.
give that a shot.
All right. So recording.
Okay.
1 moment, please.
Hi, Bob. This is Steve. This is, I could kill myself for saying Steve. The name is Jack Parker. I don't know if I blew my cover or not. I mean, I screwed up. Hi, Bob. This is Steve. This is Jack Parker. I feel like an idiot for saying my name. And thanks for your business. Look forward to talking to you. I'm hoping that my cover's not blown.
So how do you feel that one went? As far as the calls go, I think you've done a pretty good job. It takes a little bit of time till you get comfortable with those.
He's acting pretty normal, so maybe not.
On the message you kept doing it. So maybe let's check on that. It's going to take a little bit of time until you get to the point to where you're really comfortable with it, where you're not nervous.
So how long have you been doing this?
I've been director of sales for about 2.5 months now.
So
pretty fresh.
Well, you're pretty good for me.
Well, I appreciate it.
What did you do before that?
Before that, I started over in the food and beverage department.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a big thing to get the opportunity to move over into sales.
That's great.
Next thing we're going to do is we're going to walk in this room, give you a second to look at it a little bit, and then I want you to sell me on it. Take a moment, take a look at some of it. Sell me on it. Tell me a little bit about it, if you
Okay, so I don't want to talk about other folks, but let me tell you what we've got here. You know, you're going to have a room, but at the same time, the upgrade, you know, you can separate between your work and your bed area. We've got a tremendous bath, which, as you can see, has a shower. We've got coffee down on that the wet bar area. So that's a high caliber coffee to put in. I mean, so, oh shoot, I forgot the pull out. The pull out's important though, right?
Yeah. Some tips that I'd kind of probably say, you know, you kind of bounce back and forth all over the room, kind of have a flow. I'd say stick with the flow, point out things as you're going. Yep. Jack doesn't have a lot of experience in sales, so he definitely has some traits that he needs to work on. I'd say to Jack, keep your energy level up, because that's the biggest thing. Make sure you're upbeat and excited. How you feeling so far?
Actually, pretty good.
You good?
Pretty good.
You got some energy left?
Yeah, still got energy left.
You gotta have that energy. The next thing we're gonna do is go out on some appointments. So now we're heading over to an account that's been with us since the hotel opened. But this is an account that we need to nurture, obviously. Kurt.
How are you?
How's it going, big guy?
So far, so good.
Awesome.
How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. We brought some stuff with you guys.
Cookies from the restaurant.
Thank you.
Always, you know? Gotta keep you guys happy and smiling.
You do.
Definitely. Well, have you had any
Complaints?
No
No complaints.
No complaints?
All good.
All good?
All good. All my
great.
instructors want to stay out there, so.
It was good to hear how much they liked the hotel itself.
So how was it as far as direction-wise?
The directions you guys have out there, it's a longer way, so when I talk to them, I give them a different direction.
Well, maybe what I could do is send a link that has like a little map or something on that for you guys. And
That'll be fine.
help. Because we want to say thank you to you guys, because you guys are definitely putting a lot of business into the hotel. It's one of our top accounts.
Good.
You know, John is remarkable. For only being on the job 2 months, this guy's got his patter down.
If you need anything, just give me a buzz.
Thanks for the business. He clearly has relationships with these folks. We still have a ways to go in getting our Cambria Sweets brand where we want it to be. But with folks like John, we're going to be successful.
We had a good day, Jack. You picked up on the key points.
I really enjoyed it. You know, you make me want to do this.
Awesome.
So
All right.
appreciate doing
Thanks
it.
a lot, buddy. Have a good day.
I'm checking into the Suburban Hotel tonight because I've seen a number of complaints recently.
Hello,
Hi there. How are you?
What can I do for you?
Well, I've got a reservation. Jack Parker.
Jack Parker. Yes, I've got your reservation right here.
I'm in the area, so I wanted to stay here and see for myself if the complaints are valid. Yeah. Some food stuff left in here. Yeah. I do not see any coffee. I've got dishwater detergent.
Hello, front desk.
I was checking in my room. I don't see any coffee in here.
I'm sorry, we do have it down here at the front desk for purchase only.
All right. Well, I'll come down and buy it then. It's just unacceptable to have to go down to the desk and pay. I don't know any hotel that doesn't give coffee away. I'm the coffee guy.
You're the coffee guy.
So you're really charging for it.
Yes, we do.
Is that something you guys are doing on your own, or is that something?
I can't speak for other hotels.
Yeah?
But I've been here since the beginning, and...
I don't think I've ever paid for coffee in a hotel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, rules rule.
All right. Do you need any cream or sugar?
No, black's fine. Alrighty.
You know, if you need anything, just let us know.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I gotta look into that when I get back.
I'm here at the Comfort Suites to do a shift at the front desk.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm looking for Brandolin. That's you?
Brandolin?
Jack Parker.
Hello, I was expecting you.
Nice to see you.
I've got a shirt and a name tag for you.
Front desk position is really the brain of the hotel.
Thank you for calling Comfort Suites and Fishers. How may I assist you?
It's where guests check in. More importantly, it's where people go when they've got problems.
So I think I'm all set.
The first thing we're going to do when we come in to start our shift is we're going to count the drawer down. You start out with straight $300 drawer.
Wow. I'm supposed to get this done before the end of my shift. Is that the idea?
It's actually within 5 minutes.
Oh, crap.
Okay, instead of actually putting that there's 11 dimes, you want to put the dollar amount.
Oh, dollar amount.
Yeah.
Okay. I lost my count. Dime in there. $200.85.
You are $99.15 off. Should be at 300.
Sorry, I'm just a little nervous.
No, that's all right. The next thing we do is we prepare for the evening's arrivals.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of the hotel while we're doing this.
All right.
This is the laundry room. We are responsible for laundry in the evenings. Flip down, and then it folds all the way over.
Oh, all the way over.
It takes a little practice to get it right on. And there's our bell. How can I help you?
You know a good pizza delivery.
Personally, I recommend these guys.
Okay.
By Mom and Pop's place. Thank you very much. This is the pool.
So we have responsibility for overseeing this too, or? Oh, it's hot in here.
All right, we're going to go ahead and go over to the breakfast area and go ahead and start stocking it.
Okay.
Oh, looks like we got a guest checking in. How are you?
Good.
Have you on the third floor to the left?
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to vacuum all these rugs here. Jack could have used a little bit more of the confidence. He needs to speed up his process a little more. And on top of handling the front desk, laundry, and pool, we also have to do any maintenance.
So are we the only ones in the hotel?
Only ones, me and you.
Wow. When you're the only person in that hotel at night, you do everything.
Hello, how are you guys doing tonight?
How are you? So when you think about it, what do you want to do long term?
Management, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable just sticking with the hotel industry.
So does Choice give you much training?
No.
Really? No programs, nothing online, no.
No, not much from Choice.
Really?
We have Choice University that literally has hundreds of online courses. She would have been online learning everything she needed to know to be a front office manager. I'm putting millions of dollars in this Choice University, and her leadership hasn't told her anything about it.
I do have a training phone, so you can listen to how we're doing this tonight.
Thank you for calling Comfort Suites and Fishers. This is Brandolin. How may I assist you?
Hi, we're looking for a hotel for tomorrow night.
And it looks like I do have a double queen suite. Are you a Choice Privileged member by chance?
Yes, I am.
All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow evening.
Thanks a lot.
Have a good evening.
So what's Choice Privileges?
It's a points rewards program. We gain points for every time we sign somebody up for it.
You mean you do personally?
I'm kind of saving mine for my personal vacation.
Where you want to go?
San Antonio, because that's where my fiance's from.
When he moved to Indiana?
6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
As of right now, I live with my fiance and my father-in-law since my fiance has been laid off.
Wow.
So he's at home taking care of the kids.
Oh, man. So you're back to single income?
Yeah, I'm single income, but it's actually kind of helpful having him there, especially when he handles my 10-year-old, my 2-year-old.
Wow, so that's a long time in between.
Oh, yeah. I had my son at 16.
The first one at 16?
Yep.
That's got to be tough.
It was very tough.
Yeah? Your parents helped you out with that? Or?
No, my parents kicked me out.
Seriously?
Yep. It was hard. It was very hard. And I've had times where I've had to sleep in my car and my son's been right there beside me. But you can't just lay down and let it roll you over.
Wow. Everybody turned their back on you?
Yeah, pretty much. My mother told me flat out, you will never be a good mother. You'll never make it in anything.
How could you take, this kid who needed your help and throw her out in the street? I just don't get it.
That must be incredibly hard.
It is tough.
It's so different than the upbringing I had. If Brandon had lived in my neighborhood, my mother would have brought her into our house with her kid.
You're still here smiling.
Yep. I'm proud of myself. Not only did I succeed, but I've surpassed what they said I couldn't do.
This is a lady that's gotten this far on her own. You give her a shot, she's gonna go far.
That's pretty much it.
So how'd I do?
I think you did really good.
Really?
I did really good. Yep.
Well, thanks.
I'm ready to go home. Knowing that I'm a part of a company that gives employees like Brandon an opportunity for a fresh start, it's something I wish my mom was around to see. My mom was always proud of me. But I'm hoping now she'd be a little prouder.
Coming up, Steve summons his employees to company headquarters.
This suspense is killing me.
How will they react when he reveals his true identity?
I'm Steve Joyce. I'm the President and Chief Executive Officer of Choice Hotels. My undercover experience is finally over. I was amazed by the stories and the caliber of some of the staff I came in contact with. But some of our company policies need to be reviewed and addressed immediately. Hey guys.
Did you get fired anywhere?
I did not get fired. I got close to being fired. I saw a lot of great stuff. But also, I saw some stuff that we need to work on. There was one woman in particular who was thirsting for training. So I go, so do you get any training from Choice? She goes, nothing. They don't got anything. And I wanted to go, Choice University, Choice University. You could take any job in the hotel business and learn it through our online training.
You know, it would have been nice if everything was perfect, but it's not. And we got some things we got to work on. There's no question about it.
You know, elevator tracks, they needed some repairs in the elevator on the floors. In some of the hotels, there were some cleanliness issues. They weren't dusting, no high dusting. And is our standard for Suburban that they don't provide coffee?
Yes.
Coffee's available.
Wow.
But it doesn't have to be provided.
Okay, but I got 2 bars of soap, I got no coffee. If I'd gotten up looking for coffee in the morning, I would not have been happy. Really need you guys to fix that.
I agree.
I went to work at the world's largest Econo Lodge. It needs work. It needs attention. I want to bring in that general manager because I want to talk to him about attention to detail. Those folks on that property are ready to do what they need to do, but they need to get it from their leader, and they're not getting it. I'm going to go see the employees now. So wish me luck, and I'll see you later on today. Now, all the employees have been called to headquarters to supposedly vote for 2 guys competing for the same job. They have no idea why they're really here.
Today, I'm going to be casting my vote. I'm confident with who I'm going to vote for.
Killing me. This suspense is killing me. Morning, Jack.
Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Do you know who I am?
I know you're Jack.
Actually, I'm not Jack Barker. I'm Steve Joyce. I'm the President and Chief Executive Officer of Choice Hotels.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, nice to meet you, Steve.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, Ricardo. John, for 2 months on the job, you are incredible.
I appreciate that.
Because I watched you with the relationship you have with the customers. They all liked you.
Well, thank you.
That's exactly what I need at this company. You do another year in that hotel, take those training courses, I'm thinking I'm hiring you for Choice's global sales force.
Really?
Really. Big deal, big pay.
I'm like, wow right now. I want to do that. You know, I thank you for seeing, taking an interest in me.
So here's the other thing. I noticed you like the threads.
Oh, yeah. I definitely do.
I like a good suit.
Hey, I can tell. Hey, I can definitely tell.
All right, I'm gonna give you $5,000 on choice to get the outfit you need when you come work for me.
Oh, I'll definitely. All right, I
You all right with
appreciate that. I appreciate that, definitely do.
All right, my man.
Definitely.
Good to see you.
Appreciate that. I'm excited for what he's offered out to me. I really want to take that on, you know, full steam ahead because, like he said, I am eager and I'm really ready to learn. I'm excited about it, definitely.
Christina, you've got to be the strongest housekeeping manager I've ever seen.
No kidding.
No kidding. I got such a rush after working with you that I was thinking, you really need to do more than housekeeping manager, particularly for your family. Choice Hotels is going to put you through GM training at our cost.
Wow. Thank you so much.
I need people like you running our hotels. You're talking about a serious change in your income, and I want to make sure that happens for you because you're a good person.
Okay.
The other thing, hearing your story about your kids not getting everything they want broke my heart. I'm going to send you on a week's vacation, all expenses paid. Anywhere in Orlando you want to stay, and tickets to all the parks they want to go to.
They would love that. I feel so blessed. I'm just on the clouds right now. I don't, is this real?
Brandolyn, when I work with you and you shared your story with me, you're really an inspiration.
Well, thank you.
The way you've overcome what's happened in your life and your positive approach to everything has changed me.
I mean, you don't know how much it means to me to have somebody say that after everything that I've been through.
I know you want to be a front office manager. I'm going to ask the folks that work directly with your hotel to help you get to that next spot that you want.
Thank you.
To kind of thank you for what you're doing for us, what I want to do is send you and your family for a week's vacation in San Antonio, all expenses paid.
Well, thank you. That really means a lot to me.
And then after that, I want to pay your rent for 6 months so that you can finally have a home of your own. I know that means a lot to you for your family.
It does. Thank you so much. That'll mean so much to me and my daughter and everybody.
But seriously, thank you for what you're doing.
You're very welcome.
I know your family never gave you any support. I want you to think of Choice as your family for a long time.
Thank you. I can't even describe the feeling that I have after everything that I've been through in my life. To have somebody tell me how great I am is just, I mean, it's great. Sorry.
Now, I've decided to bring in Ricardo's general manager because Ricardo's a great employee and that property needs attention to detail. Morning.
Morning.
Do you know who I am?
Yes, sir.
This week, I was undercover working at your Econo Lodge property.
Okay. That's a surprise.
I walked around your property a lot. You got a roof issue, which need to be fixed. You got other detail issues. You know what this is. You know how to do this.
Okay.
I need this property to be pristine.
Absolutely.
And to be an example that represents us the right way.
Great.
Can I get your commitment to work on the property?
Absolutely, sir.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Well, thank you for coming in. Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Very good. Our company has just taken over that property, so I totally agree. The property needs to continue to work, and we're working at our company's working on getting that done.
Ricardo, you worked me hard. It was good, but you inspired me.
Thank you.
I've talked to your general manager that we're going to bring that property back to the shape that it ought to be in.
I would love that.
The other thing, I need to have you be more efficient, get more work done. As a result, the property will be better. So you know what I'm going to do?
I don't know.
I'm going to buy you that golf cart.
I don't know what to say.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
You feel good.
I feel good, Jack.
I'm not Jack. I'm Steve. You can call me Steve now.
Sorry, Steve.
You know, I don't know anybody who works harder than you do. What you're doing for your son is amazing. 7 days a week, 2 jobs to put him through med school. So here's what I'm going to do. We have a scholarship program for people here that work at Choice. You've inspired me to make that program available to all the folks that work in all of Choice's hotels. And I want your son to be the first recipient.
No.
Seriously.
I don't believe it.
I really, really want to say thank you for what you're doing.
I really, thank you.
Reminds me why I got in this business in the first place.
Thanks.
Frankly.
Thank you. I'm feeling great. I could walk up with my head up with a scholarship for my son. That's number one for me. Maybe I could retire earlier. Who knows?
Everybody welcome Steve Joyce.
I'm Steve Joyce, and for the past week, I've been undercover at Choice Hotels. I've always thought that I worked hard. I discovered this week that I don't work nearly as hard as these folks sitting here.
If my livelihood and taking care of my family depended on these jobs, I just couldn't physically cut it.
Let's take a look at some of my experiences.
I'm supposed to get this done before the end of my shift. Is that the idea?
It's actually within 5 minutes.
Look around.
Hi, Bob. This is Steve.
He's overwhelmed. Jack needs to go to housekeeping boot camp.
I knew I was going to learn a lot about our company, about our programs. What I got surprised by is the quality of the people we've got in our hotels. And as I think about it, we're all part of the Choice family at this point. We don't always act like it, but we should. Thank you all very much.
I thought that nobody cares, but since this on, I think everybody cares.
Today's a new day, and I'm going to start a new chapter in my life, and it's great to be able to say that Steve is part of it.
No question, it was harder than I thought. I wasn't very good at most of the hotel jobs.
Not being able to cut some of these jobs physically, I owe it to myself and my family to get in better shape.
Got a long way to go,